Well, we have been trying to figure out what we're going to do about crossing the ferry. I know it's been super busy this summer. From what I understand, like it's been sold out pretty consistently. And rather than try to book something, we've just decided to just drive to the toll booth. Right when they open up in the morning, we will head on through and then wait in line to get an extra spot for people who no-show for their bookings. Maybe we've figured out the secret to overbook ferries.
Well, shoot. So I was in the bathroom and they got us on. So good news is we're on. Bad news is I watched her drive by. As I was running up, someone said, "Don't worry, I'll get you on." So I'm just gonna trust that that'll work. But that's actually pretty sweet. Fully booked ferries all day long and we were still able to get in. She said she was at the front. They let me just walk on. Oh, there she is. Oh.
Like literally, I had 2 seconds to let you know.
I know.
She literally picked up the phone. She's like, "Time to drive." I was like, "All right." And I like sent out that message frantically, like, "I'm moving the cones, I'm moving the cones." I was like driving down. I see you like running out. I'm like,
As I ran out, the guy was like, "Stop, stop, stop." And he's like, "Don't worry, I'll get you on." I was like, "Okay." Now, I don't know, do we want to try doing coffee on an angle?
"No." I'm curious to know what that's gonna feel like sleeping. You know, I'm gonna crawl to the back and see what that's like. By the way, those makeshift shoes are in front of our.
Oh yeah. Get on this ferry. One of the small open
I was
ones.
tired, like it was.
She wasn't that tired. Anyways, we pull in.
The minute those words came out of my mouth, I knew it was incorrect.
So you can see she's like at an angle, like this is not level. This is level. She thinks it's good for now, but in 3 minutes, her feet are gonna be up here between these two seats.
Watch me do it. It's only an hour and a half, eh? Sailing time?
Hour and 40, I think. So on the front of the boat, it is windy. There's a kid who got like blown right over, landed with his tailbone on the front of the boat. You could see in his eyes the minute he hit the wall, triggered something he didn't like. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, on debit. They call this the sun deck, but there isn't much sun today. Oh, flip plane. It's super hard to hold the camera still at those distances, but the zoom on this camera is pretty crazy. But I'm gonna go back down to the van, munch on some of this in peace and quiet. Doesn't look like the sun's coming out, and we're getting really close to the ferry terminal. So we'll catch you on the other side. Trying to get Marilyn to have a daily lattes, but here, let's go like this. And drink. Not having any of it. But I think they're just announcing now that you should return to your vehicle, get ready to de-embark, I think is the word they use. I'm gonna guess that she'll still be in bed when we roll off. She's like really out of it. But we did only get like 3 hours of sleep, so. But I have a hard time when we fly, when we get on a boat. I just want to see everything. Been on a ferry, I can't count how many times, but it doesn't take the little kid out of me. I'm gonna munch on some of this stuff and annoy Marilyn a little bit. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do today. Probably some more thrift shops. There's got to be some cool stuff on this island. And then we're heading north. Want to get to Port Hardy and a whole bunch of stops along the way. Chrome from Van City Van Life has made it look pretty dang interesting. We've been to Tofino and Ucluelet and Port Renfrew and Cowichan Lake and all of that stuff. We did that last summer. So this summer is heading north. I want to hit that top of the island as far as you can drive anyway. Explore some of the 4x4 roads up there. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna get packed up here and ready to drive off the ferry. We're at the front of the line, so that's super sweet. Are you waking up soon or no?
Huh?
Are you waking up soon or no? What was that? Grunt.
What time is it?
Like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah, so we're like right on schedule. 10 minutes we'll be rolling off.
Shut up.
We'll point out her shirt though. Vintage. That's what you get when you look at old thrift stores.
This one wasn't that vintage.
No?
It was just made to look vintage.
Oh.
So I'm sleeping in it. I wouldn't sleep in a truly real vintage shirt.
Oh, look at you go. Someone's a bit of a vintage snob, I think.
Can you not?
It's just too fun. That and I'm wide awake, and if I'm going to be something, you need to be that something too. Just be glad I'm not poking you in the nostril.
You did already.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. I'm gonna go sit in the driver's seat so I'm less tempted to harass you. Oh.
it wasn't even under our tire really. It was just kind of a makeshift shoe. I think they let the middle guys go, but that bike is the way to go. He gets on last. I was actually standing with him when I was trying to catch up to you, and then he gets off first. See my hair in this thing. It's all frizzy actually.
Who will they let go first?
No, I think the middle lanes, yeah. Maybe yes, then maybe not. I think they let the first two guys go, and then us.
I see.
Yeah. But they want to unload the ship balanced, so
Yeah.
I think they unload the two sides because that's where the instability comes from, and then they unload the middle rather than the middle of the two sides.
Alright.
There's Buddy on his bike.
Now we're passing him. So, where's our first stop?
Well, thrift store, I guess.
I'm not even sure they'll be open yet.
No, probably not, but we'll just kind of go up in here and then stop. Well, welcome to Buttertubs Marsh Park. I find names always very interesting and curious. I wonder who Buttertubs is.
It was the name of a street too, I saw.
Yeah. Well, we making coffee? Or are you holding the camera crooked?
I'm holding the camera. I don't know if I should keep filming or not.
So we're now in a town called Ladysmith. We're on Vancouver Island. Ladysmith is kind of in between Victoria and Nanaimo, where the ferry is that we took. There's a few different ferries too, so that may be confusing, but the downtown here is phenomenal. It's kind of like a snapshot in time.
That's a little quaint little town.
But we're checking out some of the thrift shops here. We find that their thrift shops actually have a ton of stuff. People come here to retire, so I think that plays into their volume of decent clothes.